Welcome back to part 2 of my story. If you missed part 1, I'd suggest pausing this and watching that first to get the full picture. For everyone else, let's dive right back in. So there I was, with what seemed like a dream setup. A steady job, a $2,000 monthly salary, and free accommodation. On paper, I should have been saving a ton of money, right? But the reality was, my bank account was constantly hovering near zero. I was living paycheck to paycheck, and honestly, I was completely baffled. Every month, the same cycle repeated. My salary would land, and I'd feel a brief moment of relief. I'd pay off my immediate debts, maybe treat myself to a nice meal, and then, almost like magic, the money would just disappear. I wasn't buying designer clothes or going on lavish holidays. So, where was it all going? The answer, I discovered, was in the small, seemingly insignificant daily expenses. That daily ride to work, the quick lunch I'd grab because I was too tired to cook, the occasional data subscription for my phone, the small SOEB contribution for a friend's wedding, they all added up. I was falling into the classic trap of lifestyle inflation, but on a micro scale. Because my major expenses like rent were covered, I became careless with the little things. I never tracked my spending. I just assumed that with a good salary, I had enough. This out of sight, out of mind approach was my financial downfall. It's so easy to swipe a card or tap to pay without really feeling the impact until you check your balance and get that sinking feeling. I was earning more than ever before, but I felt poorer than when I was a student. The turning point for me was a particularly rough end of the month. I had an unexpected family emergency, and I had absolutely nothing saved. I had to borrow money, and the shame and stress of that moment was a huge wake-up call. I felt like a failure. Here I was, a young professional with a good job, and I couldn't even handle a small crisis. I knew something had to change, and it had to change fast. I was tired of the anxiety, tired of the constant worry about money. So, I sat down and did something I had been avoiding for months. I created a budget. And not just a vague idea of a budget, but a detailed, line-by-line breakdown of every single naira I spent. I downloaded a simple expense tracking app and started logging everything. Yes, everything. From the 1 gala to the 2 Uber ride. It was tedious at first, but what I uncovered was shocking. I was spending nearly 40 a month just on transportation and lunches I could have easily avoided. Seeing the numbers in black and white was the harsh reality I needed. It wasn't about depriving myself. It was about being intentional with my money. I started meal prepping, taking the bus more often,